go anywhere. You will never go anywhere. Believe me, your children will be useless. That is why most children for pastors are useless. Because of the money. Prostitutes come and give offering. The children pastor use the money and buy pizza. And they become prostitutes at the end of everything. Politicians come and give offering.
Also known as girl from Zambia. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe so that each time I upload videos, you will be notified that girl Z support video, that girl Z has uploaded a video. How, she is praised, just a short documentary about her so that you can see her and get to know her a bit better. Obviously, I'm not Namibian, but I was just bringing this to light. If she can be a billionaire in Namibia, how many more billionaires do we have out there who are foreigners, and the indigenous Africans are poor, and yet even the Western media will say Africa is poor, yet this is somebody who came from China where she was very poor and she comes to Africa where she becomes rich. It means we have lots of opportunities for us to be successful as well in Africa. Think about it. Think of the opportunities that you have in Africa. Think about the projects that you may want to do. Form a partnership. Pitch your ideas to different people. And like I always say, use YouTube. Use medium of videos as well. Any platform, Facebook.
The people in government have looted the country dry. The Minister of Finance was saying we have run out of money. The money we have, they didn't give us corona benefit because our loan is unsustainable, and such government is if I was PF government, I would just surrender and give up and say no, I don't want, because we have failed. Agree that we have failed. You go and borrow money, you build an airport. How much does your airport generate in a day? You borrow money, you build road. Why? People are even clapping. I see people posting that rubbish on Facebook. Ask how much the government used to build the airport. Few people are rich because of that project. In PF government, unless they benefit, project will not go through. A road that can cost 10 million, PF will say it's 100 million because few people want to eat from it. They don't build to develop the country. They build because they want to be richer. I'm waiting for the president to post rubbish one day to say, we have built this. I want to ask how much it cost. People are... anyway, what about pastor? Pastors in Zambia are useless. Very useless. Idiots. They just want to talk on Facebook and they go in their church, collect offering to go and eat. Nothing more. There is nothing. They have nothing to give. That's why all the pastors in Zambia are local champions. Their voice can only be heard in Zambia. Not even in Zambia. Just few places in Zambia. Their voice can never go outside the country. Tell me one pastor in Zambia that can speak and his voice will be heard here in South Africa. Mention one. Nothing. They are all local champions because they love brown envelope. All of them from A to Z. None of them can speak from Zambia and his voice will be heard here in South Africa or heard in Nigeria. No, because they are compromised. They are idiots. They are cowards. They don't want to speak for their people. That's why they are local champions. Matero winners, garden compound winners, Chainda winners. They don't go far. They just do rubbish in Zambia. They are local champions. So that's why they can't go far. If they know how to speak for the people, they will go far. Their voices will be heard. Here today, I am talking on Facebook. A Facebook that was just opened day before yesterday. Thousands of people are watching. Which pastor in Zambia can do that? No one. Because they are local champions. They don't know what to do. They are angry for fame around Zambia. They are hungry. They are poor. All those pastors you see in Zambia, poor. Very poor. They don't know nothing. If they manage to build a church that they measure with their leg, not even with a proper engineer, a church that they measure with their leg, they sit down and start siding with the government. What for? The government is doing bad thing. You must encourage the government not to oppress the people. Those poor people that government are oppressing are your church members. Government is oppressing them with a lot of tax. Government is stealing their money. The little they have, they still come and give it to you as an offering. You eat it together with your family and you cannot be able to speak for them. You are mad. Which pastor? There is no pastor in Zambia. There is no prophet in Zambia. All those are local champions. There is nothing. Their voice can. Who are there outside the country? Mention one. Apart from a Bishop Nefas Mumba or Pastor Nefas Mumba. Which one else? All of them are local champions. They go around within Lusaka. Nothing else. We love you, Seer, and bless you. Serve our beautiful country, Zambia. Of course, God bless you. Watching you from Biafra land. Wow, my Biafra, my people. How are you? Kazunga say, leave Zambia alone. Am I in Zambia? I'm not in Zambia. I'm in my house in Limpopo. If what I'm talking is not good for you, come and beat me from my house. I'm using the talk time I bought from South Africa. The talk time I'm living in my house where I pay for water in South Africa. I'm paying my tax in South Africa. I'm talking from South Africa. I'm not in Zambia. So what is wrong? I can talk what I want because it's my airtime. My mom sent several messages to you, but you did not respond. Ask her to send the messages again. Africa will have to be independent, of course. Why do you take so long to reply WhatsApp? Because there are so many messages on WhatsApp, thousands upon thousands. But once, like, you can send me a message today. Today I will take time to read all your messages on WhatsApp immediately after this broadcast. We Zambia should be thankful to see one, of course. All African pastors. No, not all African pastors. There are pastors. Believe me, there are pastors in Africa that are also speaking the truth. There are pastors in Africa that are standing up for truth. And there are some other idiots. Any pastor that is associated with government is compromised. Believe it or not. Any pastor that is praising government, especially African government, that pastor is a fool. These guys are criminals. Criminals. And you support criminals. You pray for criminals. When you finish praying for criminals, the money they stole from the poor, they use it as sow seed in your life. And you think you will go anywhere. You will never go anywhere. Believe me, your children will be useless. That is why most children for pastors are useless. Because of the money. Prostitutes come and give offering. The children pastor use the money and buy pizza. And they become prostitutes at the end of everything. Politicians come and give offering. Children pastor use it and buy pizza. Children pastor use it and pay school fees. And they grow up, they become thieves. Life is a seed. Any seed you sow, that is what you reap. The quicker you start changing as African men and women of God, the better. You look like Edgar Lunga, you brothers. How do I look like Edgar Lunga? You don't see my teeth. You don't see his teeth. What type of question is that? There is no comparison between me and Edgar Lungu. I'm a fine boy. I don't have teeth like that thing he has. Please don't insult me, please. Jagaban, who is winning next year's election? I've already said it. You want me to continue saying it? Papa Talk, they think you become unpopular knowing how much we love you. No, I can never become unpopular. I am mastermind of popularity. If I want the whole world to watch me today, I know what to do. I know what to do for the world to watch me. This page was created just now. It became active just now. How many people are watching me? Kika rush to come and watch. Hope I haven't missed. Oh, you have missed a lot, Sabrina. You must watch it after the program so that you start from the beginning to the end. Seer one. Why can't you prophesy about the end of Corona? I prophesied it before, but because of too many politics that are involved, where sometimes things want to change, but if you want to put politics in it, things will not change. I see wisdom in you. It's us in Africa, that's right. You talk sense, my man. Thank you. Can't Nefas Mumba be president? These are the type of president you want in you need in Zambia. Somebody like Nefas Mumba. Nefas Mumba is somebody that you would need that could rule you. But the reason why you don't want him to rule is because you are saying he left pulpit. He left pulpit to go and join politics, not knowing that it's good. The Bible says when the righteous is ruling, the people will rejoice. Leadership supposed to be for the righteous, not for unbelievers. Some people actually say, Seer one, you talk politics. Leave politics and face the pulpit. You see what white people have done to us? The people that are supposed to be actually ruling are the righteous people. Like in olden days, in the Old Testament, it was God that was anointing leaders. God is the one who was anointing leaders. But the people will not vote for Nefas Mumba because they say he has run away from pulpit. Which pulpit is bigger than the pulpit in State House? A pulpit where a man of God will stand and do things the right way. He will not be voted. I scanned him in the spirit and see that they will not give him opportunity to be to be the president because of how thou people are, how thou Africans are. That's why I say, okay, Akainde must take over. At least he can go there. He's already rich. He's already wealthy. He's not going to go and steal because he has everything already. What is he going to steal? His house is better than the state house in Zambia. What else does he want? He must go there because he's rich. You will not steal. That is my own perspective. In fact, in Africa, these days, before we elect somebody to rule, we must check their pocket. You cannot just get somebody from nowhere, a drunkard, and say you are our president, and all of us go and support and make that person the president. He goes because he don't have money, start stealing so that he can have money. Somebody that has money will not steal again because the money is there. That's why I say, okay, let HH go through because he has everything. He's the richest man in Zambia. What else does he want? We give leadership to people that are selling the mine so that they can be rich because they were poor. Check the kind of suit he was wearing when he was a member of parliament. And check the kind of suit he's wearing today. His eye is only opening today. The president of Zambia, his eye is only opening today. His eye is only opening today. Now he knows the texture of suit. He knows the texture of dressing well, how to comb his hair. Those things is not what you are supposed to come and learn in State House. We are supposed to learn it before you elected the president. That's why you can steal so that you dress well. Kiyo, is food ready, my son? Let me eat. I just came here to tell you to say, by the way, do you have like children? I have a child. And me, I want to go and eat. I just came to tell you that this is my new page. Follow it. Okay? Follow it. Like it so that you will not miss out. I'm about to attack them hard. If you are a cadre, please, you must not follow this page. I don't want you to come here and talk rubbish. See, I want to talk about Nigeria. See, I want to talk about Zambia. What do you want me to talk about Zambia? Those of you in Zambia that are talking, saying, see, I want to talk about Nigeria. I don't know anything about Nigeria. I didn't grow up there. I didn't spend time there. I'm talking about what I know. The same way I don't come and start preaching some of the things I don't know in Bible. It's the same way I don't want to come and talk about Nigeria because I am from Nigeria. There are so many things I don't know in Nigeria. But some of you, there is actually many things your politicians supposed to go and learn from politicians in Nigeria. All of them are thieves. All politicians in Africa, they are criminals, they are thieves. But they are better thieves. When a politician in Nigeria steals our resources, majority of that resources, he invests them back in Nigeria. He build hotels, he build this, he build factory, he build industry. People of Nigeria get employment. But that one in Zambia, when they steal, they go and take it to Switzerland. They go and take it to... That's why money is not circulating in Zambia. For example, today, now I believe your mind is pure. Thank you, Prince. For example, today in Zambia, look at what Kwacha is doing. The people that are sending me money from Zambia, when they send their money here, it has become useless. I can't even use it to do their work again because Kwacha has become useless. South Africa was trending already at a something. Kwacha was removed. How many zeros? Kiyo, how many zeros? 3 zeros, eh? Remove 3 zeros. And now all those zeros are coming back slowly. Now they have even flown bigger than a South African rand. The money has become useless. Why? Because money is not circulating. Politicians in Nigeria, they steal money. Majority of that money, they invest it in Nigeria and they employ Nigerians. You don't know Nigeria, go to Nigeria. Forget about what you are watching from African Magic. Go to Nigeria and see for yourself. Those of you that are talking about Nigeria, Google, after this broadcast, type Banana Island, Lagos. Just type Victoria Island, Lagos. Type, search about Abuja. You will see that our politicians, yes, they are stealing, but part of the money, they invest it in the country. Money is circulating in the country. But in Zambia, when they steal, they spend it abroad. Money is not circulating. People are dying. That's why there is a lot of debt. At least if you steal in Zambia, if you steal, you invest it in Zambia, you create job for your people. You create job for your people. You create employment for your people. At least that one we can clap hand for you. But stealing it and investing it abroad, who will eat it abroad? So when you talk about Nigeria, because you went to synagogue and you saw synagogue road, you say, hey, Nigeria is a poor country. You don't know what you are talking about. Synagogue is in Ikoyi, in Ikotun. Ikotun is a village. It's a village in Lagos. It's not Lagos. Ask anybody, ask anyone that have traveled before. Ask them about Nigeria. They will tell you that Nigeria is paradise. Even South Africa here cannot compare to Nigeria. Go to Abuja. You go to synagogue, you see, hey, Lagos is congested. Lagos is dirty. Ikotun is a village where Papa TB Joshua put his church. It's a village. It's not Lagos. It's a village. Google Victoria Island. Google Banana Island. Banana Island. A hotel in Banana Island. Google it. Go check it. You will know that there is no country in Africa that is compared to Nigeria. If not because of the stupid leadership we have in Nigeria, there is no country in the world that will be like Nigeria. Our politicians are stealing. Of course, all politicians in Africa, they are corrupt, they are thieves. But they steal it. They invest in our country, Nigeria. Yes. I'm not. They build hotels. They build hotels. Big hotels. They build factories. Most of the things we use in Nigeria are produced in Nigeria. Nigerians are making cars. The cars we are driving. Most of the things, because politicians steal the money, they invest it back in the country. Little of them are sent out, abroad. If Zambian politicians can steal and invest it in the country, it's good. People will start enjoying. You know, there will be a lot of industries in Zambia, but they steal it. They take it outside the country. They take it outside the country. They use it to develop other people's country. And Zambia remains poor. There are many things you can learn from Nigeria. Don't compare yourself to Nigeria. See, I want to never see a man who speaks truth the way you speak it. Keep it up, prophets. I pray may God be your strength. So that is from Prophetic Israel. Thank you. God bless you. It's not Google. It's Google, not Google. You are stupid. You want to come and tell me how to speak English. You know English. How much is in your pocket? How much does English put in your pocket? How much does English put in your pocket? Is English my language? Have you seen a white man speaking African language the way I'm speaking English? Stupid people. You come here to teach me how to. That's why that one you have in Zambia that teach you English. What is his name? Simon. Simon, his father spent millions to take him to school. He even went abroad. After all the money that his father spent, by far spent, he came back and become English lecturer on Facebook. He corrects people. People speak English. He corrects them. That's what your father spent money for you to go and do and learn to speak English. After speaking English, you don't even have a building of your own. You are in your father's house. You are in your father's old property and you are speaking English. Why don't you stop speaking English? Because English does not pay anybody. English is not my language. I don't need it. That's rubbish. I'm speaking it because I needed to communicate to you. Many of you will not hear Igbo language, but when I'm speaking in my mother's land, I don't speak English. It's not my language. That's rubbish. You don't need English. You don't need it. No white man can speak correctly African English, African language the way we speak English. Don't come and correct me. When I put words where it's supposed to be, so long as you understand what I'm trying to communicate, take it like that. Don't correct me. It's not my language. Please. How come China does not know how to speak English, but without them, Africa is finished? China don't know how to speak English. Have you seen China speaking good English before? But without them, Africa is gone. They don't know how to speak English, but they are rich. What will I do with English? Stupidity. White man want me to know how to speak. How many schools in Africa, in America, are learning African language? Tell me one school in America that is learning Nyanja or Bemba. They don't need it. If they don't need it, so they can't. You don't correct me. Any day, if you correct me, I will block you. If I speak English, so long as you understand what I'm trying to communicate, whether it's good or bad, take it. So long as you have understood what I'm talking about, don't come and tell me to speak good English. Don't correct me. I don't need it. It's not my language. It's not my mother's tongue. It's a language that was imposed in me. if I was there at that time when they were doing when they were colonizing our parents, I would not learn English. If a white man wants me to learn English, he must learn my language as well. Okay. Thank you. Can I call you? Can I call you once we are done with this life? You can call me. Yes. Naomi said, is this life? This is life. I just came to say, like this page, follow this page, because this is my new page. It's where I'm going to be talking. Where I'm going to be exposing useless African politicians. There is a lot of things that have happened. I just wanted many of you, Jagaban, that are saying, hey, Jagaban, where are you? We have missed you. We have missed your live broadcast. We have missed your post in Siawan. I just want to come here to tell you to say, no, I'm back on this page. They closed that our page. We are back on this one. It's true, very true. I'm a man of God, happy. Block them now, they are wasting our time. I'll block them. If anybody correct me for speaking English, I'll block that person, because that person is still a slave. He's still a slave, a big slave. Anyone who laugh at us for not knowing how to speak good English, or anyone who teach us how to speak good English, is an idiot. Most of the billionaires on earth today don't even know how to speak English. African billionaires. They don't know how to speak English. What is English? English is for who? English does not pay my bills. English does not buy me a house. Have you ever finished buying something in Pick and Pay and they go to the till and pay it with, hey, how are you? God bless you. What are you doing there? No, that's rubbish. You don't put food on the table. That's the problem, you know. African people are so blessed with the natural resources. You know, we are so blessed with good land. But all of us are going to school. Everyone in Africa is going to school. Why? Because when we finish school, we go to the office, we wear suit, we wear tie, we go and start writing and start speaking like white people. If we have to wake up and go to agriculture, believe me, we are going to employ those that are going to school. I know many children today that when this one says, is this life right now? Yes, this is life. I know so many people that when they finish writing exam and they fail examination, they commit suicide and die. For what? What are you dying for? What you are learning is not your culture. The English that you failed is not your culture. Nobody should beat you for failing something that is not yours. If school does not favor you, go to farming. Go and farm. What are you talking about? Go and farm. Farm tomato, farm okra, farm, raise beef. Even those idiots that are saying, HH sold the mine, HH sold the mine, HH sold the mine. Do you know how many beef HH is having today? Those beef didn't come by education. Those beef came by going out to work, not by education, not by suit and tie. HH sold the mine. HH sold the mine. That's why he's rich. Do you know how many beef he has? You must go to agriculture. Go to agriculture. If you fail in school, go to agriculture. Many of our graduates today, they finish studying. There is no job in Africa. They will look for a job from today till Nebuchadnezzar comes. They will not find a job and they are still looking for a job. Go and farm. Go and work. There is a lot of money in planting vegetables. The problem with you is that because of your good English that is deceiving you, you will not go and use your hand and work. Continue carrying file from one office to other. Your shoe will finish. You buy another one, it will finish. You buy another one, it will finish. You buy another one, it will finish. Go and farm. Go and work. Go and farm. Go and plant tomato, plant onion, plant cucumber, plant things and sell it. There is a lot of money there. If you don't know, you have the land. What are you talking about? I love you. I just want to come and tell you that this is my new page. So make sure you subscribe, you know. Make sure you subscribe to this page. On this page, we don't want cadres, you know. This is a brand new page. It's for people that want to grow, some people that want to be wise, some people that want to be liberated as Africans. Those are the people that this page is open for. The rest of you, please go and like the page. Like pages like Smart Ego, find it and like it. Like pages like Zambian Report, find it and like it. Or the ZMBC, find it and like it. This page is strictly for people who are wise. Cadres, I've told you where to go. You can go and like those pages. Smart Ego, Zambian Report, other pages that leak boot together with you, that leak the boot of politicians together with you. So go and like that page. But here, we only love the truth. We are only not, we are not for cadres. So if a cadres leave, can you come? You're eating. Hey, Kyo wanted to come and say hi to you, but he's eating. So when I'm live 8 p.m., you will see him. I want you to say that I love you. I am your number one. Wow, David Chilekwa, thank you. So even after this broadcast, immediately I cut this broadcast, share this broadcast to all the pages. Let all the Jagabans that thought that I have disappeared, let them know that I'm back.